What's up guys, JV2017 here, and I got the Dragon Age 2 demo. And when you first start off, they let you actually choose every single class that you want, which I did not expect. I expected maybe just a warrior. But as you can tell right here, you have all 6 options, and 6 being both male and female. So very cool. And I end up picking the two-handed warrior in the middle. So hope you guys enjoy this warrior gameplay. And there's a cutscene coming up, and there will be a lot of cutscenes, so I hope you enjoy them, and they're important to pay attention to, so yeah.
I've had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pentecost, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here! Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Okay, so from what I can tell you so far, this story is going to be told from that guy, Varric's point of view. And he is, of course, one of the companions that you'll be using throughout the game, but he'll be telling, of course, you know, like a Princess Bride, I think, kind of style from end to finish, which is very cool. So, as you can tell, the graphics are very, very awesome. So bloody, so visceral, which is something I think Dragon Age Origins lacked. So, here comes some talking. So, yeah.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Okay, so clearly we have a lot of guys to fight, and I quite frankly do not have a problem with that. So the first thing that you'll notice, it's very high-paced action, and the slashing. And I don't want to compare it to you know, the stereotypical Japanese game, because they're all kind of flary and fast-paced, and I am not a fan of Japanese games, but this game is just so great. I mean, it literally gives me shivers to see how awesome this is going to be. It's only coming out in 2 weeks, guys. I am so excited. But after getting that out of the way, the graphics, and it's just so smooth. I mean, it runs like it's on a damn computer. It's crazy. Here's a cutscene.
We can't keep this up forever.
We'll take the bastards down with us.
Here they come. Shall I deal with them?
Allow me.
If you just totally did not jizz in your pants right there, I don't know what to tell you. You are a poor fellow, but that was so awesome. Oh my god, this game is going to be so great. But I'm going to basically in this video be highlighting some observations that I see, maybe some things that you normally wouldn't see, comparisons to Dragon Age Origins, and this is of course on the 360, as you can tell by the bottom right. And also, I'll get to that later, but there's the same system where you hold left trigger. Here's an ogre. I'm not going to pause for this because there's no dialogue as far as I know, but you hold the left trigger and, sorry, you have A to attack, and then X, Y, and B are different abilities that you can assign to the slots in the bottom right. And at first they give you a lot of abilities. I won't tell you why because it's, you know, part of the story. But you hold left trigger to get to the second tier of those abilities, which gives you a lot of customization as far as where you want your abilities and what's really comfortable for you. So you are commanding Garrett Hawk, and he's the main character. Of course, this is very different from Dragon Age Origins, because in Dragon Age Origins, you could create your own character. You can make him elf, you can make him dwarf, and you can make him a human. And I felt a little limited with those three. I know that kind of sounds a little crazy, but I am perfectly fine with this badass human here, and I don't really want to make an elf or a dwarf. And if that concerns you, because I know it concerns a lot of people, please leave a comment below. But this ogre battle was actually not that easy. To be, in all honesty, wasn't that easy. But this awesome execution, oh my goodness, it's so badass. Look at that. It's flying through the fucking air, and it's awesome. Here's some more talking, I think.
There's no end to them.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in legends. I came to hear the truth.
Well, what makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me. You knew him even before he became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where he is now. I told you that.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Will you?
Then let me tell you what really happened.
So if you understood the point of that cutscene, he was obviously not telling the truth, and Garrett wasn't as magnificent as that, but then it gives you this screen where you can change your name, appearance. I didn't do any of it. I just clicked Start Game, and here's a little artistic cutscene. Please enjoy.
Have been unleashed on Ferelden. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Okay, so that artistic little cutscene basically told you some backstory if you did not play Origins, and now the family, this is a real story, is, or I presume it's a real story, is running from the Darkspawn. And this right here is the frame rate sucks, and it's a demo. Of course they'll fix it in the real game, but it's not because my recording sucked, it's because it sucked in the game. So here you go.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, Maker save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built.
At least we're alive. That's no small feat.
Yes, you're right. We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at us? We've been running since Ostagar.
Are you two insane? If we stand around, we'll die.
Please, listen to your brother.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Okay, so by this conversation, you might notice the difference if you played Origins, that they went back to the Mass Effect style wheel, and I'll go back to that in a second. This gives you the opportunity to switch to a weapon and shield, which turns you into a more of a damage-taking / protector for the party, and you try to take the damage and lessen it for the rest of the people. in your little squadron. And of course, you get the looting, which is back from Origins, and back to the wheel. The conversation wheel, which was used in Mass Effect, of course, and was a big hit. I love the conversation wheel, but in this one, it shows you exactly what your conversation decision is going to do. And right here, I switched to Bethany, the mage in our party, and she's Hawk's sister. And as you can tell, it's very smooth when you switch from player to player. And they, of course, kept the fact that you could pause live gameplay or live action to issue commands as a mage, which is very cool that they kept that addition. And it's also cool in general that you can just switch. And of course you can't switch to the mother because she's useless. No, I'm kidding. But, so right here I saw that I could level up. And I didn't think they'd put this feature in the demo. So I was like, what the hell? And it's very cool. This is so exciting, this level up system, guys. It's crazy. So strength gives you more fortitude, which measures resistance and reduces the time that you're knocked back or knocked down. And strength, of course, is a warrior attribute. And dexterity is a rogue attribute, increases your critical chance. And all of that you can basically see. I'm not going to go on each one for one, describe it because it's, okay, dexterity and cunning are mainly for rogues, strength and constitution are mainly for warriors, and magic and willpower are mainly for mages. But actually, I put points in willpower because, of course, you can see it increases your pool of stamina, which is what you need to use to use abilities as a warrior. So now you'll see the character trees, and very, very cool. Okay, so we have Weapon and Shield, Two-Handed, Warmonger, Battlemaster, Vanguard, and Defender. And as far as I can tell, you can go about as wacky as you want to in picking your skills. And of course, I'm going to just go Two-Handed here so I can get I think it was Mighty Blow or some kind, the basic warrior ability. I think I already had it, but whatever I put my point in, I'm sure it was fine. So if you were noticing the mini-map in the top right, oh my god, I cannot tell you how many times I had to look at the map in Dragon Age Origins to, find where I was going. And as far as I remember, I don't remember a mini-map, or else it was a minimal mini-map. So here's a cutscene.
Away from the Darkspawn, where else?
And then where? We can't just wander aimlessly.
We stay alive. That's the only thing we need to worry about right now.
We can go to Kirkwall.
What? Why would we go there?
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Ah, then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
There's more of them!
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
Okay, so we come across our first companion. It's either Aveline or Aveline, something like that. And she is our damage-taking warrior, which is, of course, sword and board, shield, and shield and sword. Sorry, got confused there. And this is going to be a little brief battle before we save her and her Templar of a husband. So, hope you enjoy this little cutscene, and it'll give you a taste of the companion of Aveline.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
That woman is an apostate. The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valenne. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
So long as you know I stand with Bethany, Templar.
Understood.
For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
I'm not running straight into the Horde. We go south.
So clearly, she's Aveline, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. She's she knows she's ethical is what she is, and she doesn't want to cause problems. She just wants everybody to get along, of course, that being Wesley, and yeah. So you see friendship and friendship ups for Bethany and Carver, which I don't know the significance of that really in the long run, but you can still influence your standing with your companions through your dialogue. So right here I'm showing that you can actually level up your companions, and this is Bethany the Mage, and there's Elemental, whatever. I'm not going to show all of them because this is mainly a warrior demo go through, like I said, playthrough. And this is of course Carver, who is exactly the same class that I picked, so of course I'm not going to go in depth with him because I already basically did with Hawk, or they're all Hawk, so Garrett Hawk. But yeah, Aveline seems like an interesting character. Of course that the one that balances things out, resolves problems. I don't know, something like Win if you played Origins, or kind of reminds me of Justice. Not as badass though if you played Awakening, but of course, probably the majority of the people that are watching this that played Origins. Origins, sorry. A little Elmer Fudd there. That played Origins probably did not play Awakening. And that's just my opinion. They probably didn't buy the full DLC. So here we still have our quick little right trigger ability. I don't want to call it ability because it's not. It's like your mini inventory screen where you can heal yourself and use potions, and that is of course back from Dragon Age Origins, and just very useful. And I can't really see any other type of way to heal yourself because the buttons are all basically used except for the bumpers. So one thing I noticed is in Origins you just clicked A and your character automatically attacked. In this one you click A and Hawk swipes, which is so cool in my opinion that you can basically control how fast you swipe your weapon. And some of you that may be listening be like, why does that matter? Well, Origins maybe got a little boring in combat sometimes because you just clicked A and your guy auto-attacked. And in this one, it's not the case, just like I explained. And of course, the looting is still a big part, like I already went over. And I have no problem with looting, but sometimes it gets a little monotonous. And if you're wondering if I'm picking up not health potions, but rings, any armor, I can't put it on because they've locked the inventory screen for this demo. So another thing I'd like to point out is look at the environment. How great is the environment? It looks really good. They did a great job on it. And yeah, guys, this part 1 is coming to a close, and this demo was so long, almost 40 minutes, that I had to split it up into 2 parts. So I hope that's not a problem for you guys. But I'd really encourage you to go see the second part if you want to see more of this awesome game. We go to a different place, meet new companions. It's a really, really great demo, and BioWare should totally look into making more demos because they're not known for demos, and this is a stellar demo. Really shows you a lot about the game and what you are to expect. So hope you didn't mind this really long video. I didn't want to make 3 parts, so I made each part about 20 minutes long. So once again, I'll put a link in the bottom right, probably be on the screen right now, for part 2 of the demo. So I thank you for watching, and please, once again, look out for that demo and like this video if you enjoyed. Peace.